name is Simon Gault and I'm the Executive Chef for the Nourish Group, which has 2 restaurants in Auckland, New Zealand, 2 restaurants in Wellington in New Zealand and 1 restaurant in Lake Taupo. I have the strip loin of venison here and I'm going to create this into a wonderful dish. It's New Zealand venison that's been shot from a helicopter, so it's completely wild, and I'm going to crust that in a juniper and orange crust and serve it with some fennel, courgettes and wild onions. Now for the crust, what I've got is some black peppercorns, some pink peppercorns, some juniper berries and some green peppercorns. And what I've done with the orange is I've peeled it and we've blanched it and then I've dried it in the Dietrich oven very slowly at 75 degrees. So it's dried out, become crunchy. Then we put all of that into a mortar and pestle and we crush it all up, and that's what we get. It's very fragrant, absolutely wonderful, and I'm just going to crust that on the venison. But first of all, I've got the fennel, which I've blanched in boiling water with some salt. And I'll just pop that into a bowl, just a little drizzle of extra virgin olive oil. Of course, a touch of flake salt, a little grind of black pepper there. And those are going to go into the oven at 180 degrees for 8 minutes. Now I'm going to take the courgettes. I'm not going to cook those quite yet because they don't take as long as the fennel to cook, but same deal, just a little drizzle of extra virgin olive oil, a touch of flake salt. I'm using the Murray River salt from Australia, a little grind of black pepper. Toss those around in there. They go into a tray like that, ready for cooking. Depending entirely on how hungry you are, cut a piece off the size that you like. I think that's about right to start off with. Pop that in a bowl. Just a touch of olive oil, just a touch. A little salt. And of course now our crust. And we just toss this around to get that crust all over it. So we'll head over and we'll sear it off. Touch of extra virgin olive oil there. So there we are. That's just got a shimmer on. We're going to get that in there and we're going to start searing that off. And as I said, the great thing when you keep cooking with induction, it keeps delivering heat. It doesn't cool down. We'll turn that off. We'll just pop it in our tray there ready for cooking. And of course, I like just to put just a little bit more sprinkling of our crust on there. Just a little extra crust goes on top. So our venison is all ready to cook, but still I haven't had 8 minutes on my fennel, so I'm going to let that cook a little bit longer. Then I'll get the courgettes in, followed by our little venison number. But with our courgettes, we're going to put some of our wild onions in there. These wild onions have been cooked in balsamic vinegar and oil. Okay, let's roast the venison. That's about what I want. I want that nice and rare. And I'm looking for that sort of feel there. Whilst it's resting, we'll make our sauce. So I've got an orange and onion jam. Very simple. Okay, I've got some Madeira jus that I'm going to heat up here. Some of the orange onion. This is a cross between a jam and a marmalade. So it's not too sweet. And I just want to get that good and hot, let it simmer just for a couple of minutes to infuse the flavour of the orange and onion through the sauce. Okay, our venison has been sitting here for 5 minutes. And looking absolutely delicious. So there's a venison dish that any Dietrich oven would be absolutely proud of. and I know you're gonna love it, so give it a whirl.